Good morning and welcome to a very special hour of 3+U today. As you can tell quite easily, we are not in the studio. In fact, we are in beautiful downtown Murphy, getting you ready to plan your calendar for next weekend, May 6th, to come up here and be a part of the Murphy Spring Festival. I'm talking this morning with Rebecca McNabb, who is representing the Murphy Business Association. Good to see you.
You as well. Thank you for joining us.
This is an exciting week here in Murphy that we're coming up on, because really y'all are presenting the best of the best, right?
We truly are. As you can see, the weather is gorgeous. It's warming up in Murphy, and so we have so many fun opportunities to come and visit. We have things for locals and second homeowners and guests alike. So
we're going to take you on a tour of Murphy. We've done this once before in the fall. We're back now for the spring as the hour goes along, and you will hear us talk about the town of Murphy. You like, I think, to use that reference as the town of Murphy because it's a tight-knit community here.
It is. It's a very quaint downtown, and you have a lot of people that have grown up here for generations, like my husband, and others like myself that have just fallen in love with the area and moved and decided to stay.
So some of those who are homegrown will be represented at the festival this weekend. Others are artists who've chosen to come and make Murphy their home. But the local talent, however it got here, is pretty vast, and that's what you're going to highlight.
It really is incredible, and that was a big reason why we started the Spring Festival, just because we have some wonderful boutiques downtown, but not everyone wants to have a storefront, so we wanted to highlight all of the incredible things that are crafted in just everything that Murphy has to offer in Cherokee County.
We will not be able to cover all of it in the short conversation we can have this morning. That's why you're going to want to come up and be a part of it all weekend long, and we're going to host you, as I said, throughout the hour. But talk about the crafters. Besides the artist crafters, you have a whole beer garden section with different types of things.
Yes, we have actually our business, the McNabb Properties Beer Garden. We also have wine and meaderies. So some of you, it's mead. So it's a local, from local honey right here in the area.
Fun.
So it's a good, interesting mix. So we have quite a few breweries and wineries from downtown Murphy, but we also have from Cherokee County and Western North Carolina. So a lot of regional flavors to offer.
No matter the time of year you come to Murphy, art is everywhere. They
really
celebrate their artists. But with this event on the Friday night, if you'll come up, all these streets, the sidewalks, are going to be lined with artists for an art walk. What types of things will we see?
Oh, you'll see everything from photography, from prints. We have some sculptures, we have jewelry, we have paintings to offer. So, and then just things like we have birdhouses that are crafted, and we have local furniture that's handcrafted. It's a fun mix, a very eclectic mix of talent.
Something that we kind of enjoy in Chattanooga is the fact that we get a lot of tourists there, but those of us who live there, we just kind of all commingle quite nicely. That's part of what you're looking forward to with this weekend. Your local people who live here will come out for sure, but y'all must have fun watching tourists like us come and enjoy.
We do, and you realize what a small world it is. Inevitably, I meet someone there's some connection. We're like, oh, well, I had a best friend that grew up there, or my grandmother is from there. We used to vacation there as a kid, or someone I knew in college. So it's just fun when you start to meet people and mingle, you realize that we have a lot more in common and a lot of connections.
We're going to have a chance while we are here to highlight a couple of the restaurants in town. One thing I have noticed in walking the streets of Murphy, though, is that there is no shortage of finding places to eat.
You are correct, and that's a good thing. And we have different offers. We have some great brunch places. We have great places for evenings with live music, some great lunch spots, and we have some seating out on the patios and the sidewalks, so you can truly come and enjoy the beauty of the mountains, as you can see.
We're going to let you know too where you can get a place to stay. When we are ending our conversation here, we'll show you the website for the Murphy Spring Festival, and there you can find everything you'll need to know in case you do want to come up for the full weekend. Definitely put the kids in the car and come. You have a whole area designated for them on Saturday.
We do. In fact, we have games, your classic carnival games with the goldfish and the ring toss. And we also have the huge bouncy houses and slides and the wipeout game that we've all seen. Halloween. I'm sure there'll be some great bloopers that come out of that. And then we just have a lot of different organizations and businesses that may not craft goods that they can be selling, but they're offering kids activities. So coloring pages, like little games, ring toss. So it'll be fun.
Well, come and visit. You will fall in love with Murphy. Like I said, when we were here in the fall, our whole way back to Chattanooga, we kept talking about how much fun we had and what a unique little spot on the map it is here. It feels very different than it does at home in Chattanooga.
It does. You have the quaint small downtown. And another thing I want to highlight too is we're going to have, it's basically a free concert all day. So we'll have a live music stage, and the live music, the festival is from 11 to 7. The live music will begin at noon and go until 7 from different acts, both locally just from the town of Murphy and then throughout Western North Carolina. So and it's, as usual, a little something for everyone.
You can also treat your mom to an early Mother's Day. That could be a fun thing, or come up on your own, pick out something to give to her, and then there will be a story behind the gift. So
absolutely.
You're very lucky to get to call this home.
Thank you.
Thank
We're
you,
grateful.
Rebecca. So it's the Murphy Spring Festival happening really May 5th and 6th. And should the weather not cooperate, come on up for the weekend. May 7th will be your rain date, but that's not going to happen.
It's going to be sunshine and fabulous.
We're willing it to be so. MurphySpringFestival.com is the website to get all the information that you need to enjoy the weekend. And stick around because our tour of Murphy this morning is just getting started.
Look no further than Mercantile at the Ridge for that unique home furnishing or collectible. The same familiar location, new management, and a refreshing shopping experience with over 125 individual shops. Find what you're looking for at Mercantile at the Ridge, Ringgold Road, Exit 1, East Ridge.
I applied for Social Security Disability benefits, filled out